Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Vent and Vibe, the space where we keep it real, raw, and unfiltered. This is where healing happens through conversation, and today's episode is going to be powerful. I have a very special guest with me, Keith, but most people know him as KJ. His story is one of resilience, grief, transformation, and self discovery. He's been through some really heavy losses, and today he's opening up about what life has looked like for him since. So, KJ, thank you so much for being here.
No
Before we
doubt.
begin, how are you feeling about sitting down and sharing your story today?
I'm feeling pretty good. Luckily, I had some practice on my birthday. It's been important days. I joined the live on Facebook, like we were talking about. So I'm excited. Yeah, I'm excited because I'm usually an open book for real. It don't really like phase me too much.
Okay, bet. And then also, my listeners, you guys, I am a little sick. I'm a little congested. So if I do have to like mute for a second, it's because I got to blow my nose. So bear with me, please. I did not want to cancel this interview because of having a
Appreciate
COVID. So
That's what's up.
we're going to thug it through. So,
Yeah, no doubt.
but yeah.
You good?
Let's start with the backstory. Before everything shifted, what was life like for you? Paint us a picture of where you were before the loss of your dad.
Man, I feel like I was like many millennials figuring things out, but I felt like I was kind of getting on top of my mental health and my fitness and career. I felt like I was locked in before my dad passed. And yeah, I call that just a season of just figuring things out. You know what I'm saying? He was my anchor. He was keeping me together with a lot, for real.
Wow. And what was your relationship like with your dad?
It was good, man. The way I see it, like I'll be calling, I'll be like, man, I miss my dog, man. I miss, he was like a best friend, but he knew for a fact that we weren't friends. But whenever I needed that friend, he was there. And
Right.
he was the perfect dad for me in every stage that I needed in life. Um, Especially when my mom passed in middle school. So it was really good, man. And being his only son and carrying his name, I felt like it was always like powerful. And he always had a good story about. He always told the story about when I was born and everything. So it was a solid bond. We were
Right.
really close. We were really close.
And I didn't realize your mom had passed when you were so young. So what was
Yeah.
right?
I was 12, man. And it was kind of sudden. My mom did have issues and battles with addiction, so it was things that I was going through as a kid, seeing her go through. But as far as losing her, like that's not something that we expected. Um, but just looking at death overall, and a lot of people will say, "Oh, they know when their time's coming." My mom was just a different person that last week. She cut her hair and everything, and she was just in a more positive mood than I ever seen her.
Right.
And yeah, unfortunately, I was the one that found her. So it was rough.
And you found her at home?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, I was talking to her probably 15 minutes before everything happened. I just went upstairs to get my shoes. I still can see it, and she was just laying there, and yeah, man, she passed away 2 days later.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
appreciate you. Yeah, it's
So it's been you and your dad since basically you were 12.
yeah, me and my pops and my two sisters. I'm the middle child. I got an older sister who, yeah, it was a lot. We all was dealing with that death in different ways. So it was really just, me being the mama's boy,
Okay.
going through all of that. Yeah, it was rough.
Yeah, because that's how it is right now. I'm the middle child too.
Oh,
I have two brothers, one older, one younger. And we are definitely all handling it different since my mom had
yeah,
passed.
middle
So
child. Whoa.
understand that. So you shared with me that you were in transition. You had this dream job lined up. You were planning to move to Philly to be closer to your dad. What was that? What was that season like for you right before things changed?
So what that was, my dad was in like a tough spot, and we all were living in York, and we decided. I said, Dad, I think you need a change of scenery. I'm gonna be working in Philly. I'm moving out to Montgomery County, and he was with that. So we had everything lined up. I just got hired at state parole. It was my dream job. Like everything was literally falling together.
Mm,
Um, Even the lady I was talking to at that time, everything was just beautiful. It was falling together. We was moving out there, me and my pops, and literally throughout the hiring process, like right in the middle, that's when I got that call.
wow.
Yeah,
So basically, your whole life just changed right before your eyes.
right there.
So you ended up not moving.
I ended up moving. I went through with it still.
Oh, okay, you did move.
I
Okay,
still went through with it because I felt like that's something that I had to do. I
right.
don't know. It was like I had to do, but a part of me felt like I was running.
Well,
It
I
was
don't
crazy.
know if you would see it as running because you had already planned on going.
Yeah. But it's like, yo, because I'm back. You know what I mean? I don't think that leaving home at that time was the best thing for me. It wasn't. But I was like, all right, I gotta do it. He was happy for me. This is what we're doing. But every time I even took a trip to work or I just went down that road to Philly, it reminded me of everything.
Right, I feel that. I don't even like going back to Baltimore because that's where my mom lived. I'm like, I don't even want to go out
That's a
there.
t- yeah, that's a tough job.
It is. So, do you remember the moment you found out about your father's passing? How did it shift everything for you at that moment?
Man. So the story is actually kind of crazy because I was working at the prison, York County Prison at the time, and can't have our phones. I had my Apple Watch, um, and I just remember getting a call from my dad's phone like 4 times, and I'm like, this is like 3 a.m. I'm like, man, whatever. I'll call him when I get out. He know I'm working, and look, I was in the prison for almost a year. Different thing, man. I was asleep. I was asleep. They put me in a dorm. I hate being in dorm. Inmates asleep. I'm asleep. I get woke up. I'm like, man, I'm in trouble. I was like, in my head, I'm like, dang, man, like they got me on. I said, I ain't the only one that sleep. And
Okay.
then when they told me to go in there, and they say your uncle's on the phone,
Oh wow.
I just knew something wasn't right. And he said your dad passed away, and I lost it. I couldn't even stand, you know. And the irony of like it was just I don't even know how I got home. The irony of first I'm gonna say shout out to my teammates that was in the facility that helped get me through because I mean I don't even remember getting to the car.
Mm.
Don't remember getting home. But the irony of that is by the time I got the call, he was already with the coroner, and the coroner's office is in the prison. So
What?
my dad's body was already there when I got the call. Oh man, you can't
What?
make yeah. It has its own section.
How do you get there
Um,
so fast if it had just happened?
well, I think that they called me later.
Okay.
Um, there's a lot of stuff with the story, but either way, the where the room was, because I didn't ask for details. Where the dorm that I was in is pretty close to the coroner's office. And
Wow.
that's kind of hard to deal with.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm having flashbacks, so I
I'm
understand.
sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah,
No,
that's
I
rough.
mean, this is what this is for. So,
Yeah.
so you are already grieving your mom when you signed up for therapy, and then you lost your dad.
Yeah.
So, what did that do to your mental and emotional state?
I think that no, I don't even know how just two trains collided. Um, I had avoided my mom's death for years.
Mm.
It happened in '01, and there was a friend of mine, homegirl I was talking to at that time, like she got me a powerful gift. And it was a painting of me and my mom together. but it's like me present. And after I got that picture, it kind of made me have to face some things dealing with my mom's death that I have been avoiding for years. I mean, years I've been avoiding it. Um, so I started on in therapy. We started going right down that road on, okay, this is what we're doing. And my therapist was like, she was proud of me for actually being able to try to work through that grief. And yeah, when when my dad passed, it was just like I didn't have the capacity. I didn't to do both. No, there's no way.
So are you still in therapy to this day, or did you?
Yes. I did take a break. I did take a break. I just got back, I say a couple weeks ago. I sent in a request to get on, and she accepted my request. I thought that I was like discharged or whatever, but I was just avoiding just dealing with the grief.
Mhm.
Yeah, I was just dead. But yeah, I'm starting back up in next week, I believe.
Good, nice. Okay.
Yeah,
So you say you haven't had a normal day since your dad passed. What does a normal day even mean to you now?
a normal day. I don't know. I think a normal day is when things seem kind of normal. Um, it's crazy all the sound effects that they have in my ears. um, a normal day now looks like me going through the day without feeling sorry for myself. Because sometimes I'll be like, man, like I feel sorry for myself a lot of days because it's like, how are you doing this? So I think a normal day for me is just doing it, knocking it out, and just feeling all right.
Right.
It's rare though. Rare.
I know
You know.
because it'll be a year on the 27th that my mom has been going.
Whoa.
So I don't even know if
Mm.
I've experienced a normal day. I don't even know what a normal day is. Like
It's not the same.
to have the strength to get up and go to work and school every day is just that's normal. I guess.
That air feel different.
It do. It feels so much different. It's not
Mhm.
life is not the same. It will never be the same.
It's done.
I don't think grief ever goes away. You just learn how to carry it differently.
That's
So
a
that's
fact.
the hard part of grieving is learning how to carry it. So at one point you've been open enough to say you didn't care if you lived or unalived.
I'm not lying.
Can you walk us through what you were experiencing in those dark moments?
Oh man. I think it started the moment I got home from the prison and I just started drinking and drinking. I ordered, I forget, it's like some chicken. I took so much care of myself for the past couple years, I'd say like year and a half, that I undid everything after he passed away. I ate and drank whatever I wanted for a good year and a half.
Hmm.
I look back at some of my emails and I'm like, man, I was really eating that. So it was really just self destruction and I didn't care. I couldn't even be like, all right, well, I'm not going to eat that today. I'm not like, I didn't care. I just ate and drank whatever. And I was just living life kind of, I say on the edge because that wasn't doing me no good, you know? So it was just, self destruction. Yeah.
Hmm. I feel that because I remember right after my mom passed, coming home, I don't even think I ate for like 2, 3 days. People were like telling me you need to eat something.
Yes.
I'm like, I don't want this damn food.
Exactly. And I'll say that my self-destruction looked differently because I just got into a relationship when I moved out there. So it was something that I felt like was uplifting me and it was changing my life and it was great. It felt good. But in a relationship you do get comfortable. So my self-destruction was kind of hidden
Mm.
and just, oh, we're just gonna have a night, eat this. Okay, well, she's at work. I'm home right now. I'm going to drink this. I'm going to eat this. So it was really hidden a lot. Um, Outside of just emotionally feeling a lot better that, at that time I was cool.
Gotcha. So you said you're not the same person since 2023. Who was the old KJ and who is the new KJ? We're still trying to figure out.
The old KJ was I think that he was getting back to himself. I was trying to be everywhere. You know, I was proud of how I looked. I was proud of, you know, the money I was making. I was feeling good. I was looking good. KJ was getting to a point where he was comfortable with falling in love with himself. Like I was actually really feeling myself. I was actually happy with the man I was becoming. And now with this man that I am without him, I don't know what that looks like. So a lot of times I kind of avoid it. I did a year in like family based therapy. And a lot of times my partner would be like, yo, you're doing good. And I'm just like, you sure? I lack confidence. So sometimes I feel like it's like that KJ was easier to look at and understand. This one is hard. It's hard to really understand what's going on. So,
I feel you. I definitely feel you because right before my mom passed, oh, it's so funny how our stories are like similar.
I know. It's crazy.
Right before my mom passed, I got in a relationship, and 2 weeks later, my mom was gone. So like, and then mind you, the relationship I was in wasn't necessarily a healthy one, considering the fact that now that I'm experiencing this loss, you don't know how to be there for me. You can't help me.
Oh, oh, we are a lot more similar than you think because we didn't even touch that.
So
I'm sorry, man, that you dealt with because they. Uh, it's a double whammy. It's a like, what you mean?
and then constantly breaking up, getting back together, breaking up, getting back together, and then finally getting to that point where it's just like, I don't want to do this no more.
Yeah, I'm cool.
Not healthy. This is not healthy, and it's not helping me.
Nah, real rap. That's crazy. Ooh.
This is toxic, and we gotta let each other go because this.
Yeah. Oh.
So how has grief reshaped the way you see life, people, and even yourself?
I think it's a little different because you know I dealt with the grief with my mom and these other losses that I had, so I was no stranger to it. But I think when it hits this hard, uh, it kind of shaped how I view people around me. Um, and uh, you know, when you're grieving, you feel like a burden. Sometimes I just want to be able to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? And then
no advice. I just want you to listen.
And then you see within this how insensitive people are. And you're just like, whoa. So it has my views on differently on people because I put so many people in the I'm not saying I don't have support, but people that I thought did support me, you know, I'm getting comments like, for example, you just got to be more positive. This was like 4 months after my dad passed. How?
Okay, positive. My whole world it changed.
Yeah, I had somebody say, other than what happened to your dad, what else you got going on?
This is the main goddamn stressor in my life.
Yeah, what you mean? It was, yo, I had a long list and I deleted it in my notes because I was like, you know what? Some people don't know how to deal with grief. It is, but it changes my view on how others view what you're going through.
Yeah.
They can't see through this lens. And unfortunately, sometimes all it takes is them to feel that kind of loss and grief. Because if you haven't felt it, you don't know.
You don't.
You have no idea.
And that is true.
I wake up some days and it feels like an elephant is on my chest. You know, and before I didn't have a issue with crying and getting it out. And Now I feel like I hold it in more because the grief tears feel heavier. And I think that scares me. So grief has, it changed a lot.
I feel you because I've never cried so hard before in my life.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
what?
I be feeling it.
To literally be here one moment and go on the next. It's just like how
It don't make sense.
It's hard to fathom.
It don't make sense.
The experience. It doesn't make sense at all because it's like, where are you?
Oh. We tap that.
So, what have you learned about yourself in this process that you didn't know before?
I was in a serious mental health crisis in 2017. I didn't see myself living past 27. I'm 36 now. And I thought that was it for me. Throughout this experience, I realized that I actually did and was able to heal a lot of parts of me that I didn't think I could. Like, I'm more able to deal with the hard stuff more than I was about 10 years ago. So that's something that I learned because I was scared. A lot of people were scared because I'm not shy to talk about my past with suicide ideation. I'm not. I thought it was it for me for a couple years, and now, like, even with my dad, it's tough a lot of days, but sometimes I just feel like I got to go even harder to be here, you know? So I learned that I was able to heal different parts of me, and that feels good.
That's amazing. Love that for you. So, do you feel pressure to get back to normal, or are you allowing yourself to grow into this new version of you?
I did feel pressure at first. Because I'm like, yo, where was that guy? You know what I'm saying? But even though I was like on track with the health and stuff, I wasn't really living the best. I was wilding. I think that now I'm able to like really appreciate the process more. You know what I'm saying? So I think the pressure is off now and it's just do it.
Yeah.
It's just do it. Just rock out.
Because, baby, ever done TikTok live, have my mother still be here.
Oh my goodness, yes. Oh, yes.
So I feel like grief, I don't even want to say it's a blessing in disguise, but it makes you look at life differently.
It does.
And what you were doing before versus what you're doing now.
Oh, it touches so many different parts of you didn't know existed.
Yeah. And now I really feel like I had to be a grown up.
Like, yeah, because I can't. Come on, I can't.
Yeah. Oh, you did have no parents.
Man.
So the thought of just like I'm really in this by myself. I mean, yeah,
I'm rocking out, man.
But
yeah,
it's not the same.
Yeah, like literally, even when I think of my wedding, it's gonna look different. Everything that I pictured as a kid, it's gonna look different.
Yeah, like who's gonna walk me down the aisle? Who's gonna be right there with me? My first child. Like I don't have kids. Like my mom's not gonna be in the delivery room with me. Who's gonna be there? So that's the stuff I've been thinking about because it's just like,
yeah, that's real.
Well, it's just me.
It's just me. It's just us. We just rocking out.
Just here, existing. Like just waiting for the next whatever comes.
And I ain't ready.
Okay. Like I wasn't ready for this. I was not ready for this.
Facts.
So you've been open about your health journey. You lost weight, then gained it all back. What has your journey with health and self-care look like while carrying your grief now?
Putting it into something else. I think that with the self destruction, I used it as an excuse.
Mm.
And I'm just like, oh man, it don't matter. It don't, because on my dad's way out, that's kind of what he was doing. But now it's like I'm using it as fuel to be here longer to handle what I got to do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because some things you just got to let go of, and you have to modify just to get through. He was taking shortcuts on his way out, and that's not something that I want to do anymore. So the health journey looks a lot different now because it's even more intentional. I had a lot of time last time I kicked it into gear. It was a heartbreak. My daughter's mom, but it was just, for 7 months I didn't move. I didn't do anything. And here I can't afford it no more. I can't afford no time. I can't afford it. Like I'm not going to make it through. What is this? Help with my goal.
Oh, it's a live goal. Don't
Can I
worry
move
about
that?
it.
I can't even see. I can't see you. Hold up.
Got you. Got you. TikTok make you do a live goal, so I'm trying.
Yeah. Okay.
But okay, what was that? So, do you feel like your physical health is tied to your mental health?
Yeah. There are some. There definitely are some ties to that because when I was looking and feeling good, I was more present in different spaces.
Right.
And now I'm more just isolated. Um, I'm not as out and about and happy as I was.
Right.
And I feel like that messes with your mental because it's like, even avoiding the mirror. I have issues with, body dysmorphia. I had issues with my image for a long time. But when I was like falling in love with myself, getting used to the fitness and feeling good, uh, yeah, starting over, it's kind of hard.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the mental, when you're looking, oh man, I wasn't, I look at the memories, I'm like, man, look at my arms, I was looking good. So it tapped me out for the day.
Okay. Hi, Mr.
So it's tied. Yeah, it's tied to it for sure.
And you're also a father. So, how has being a dad played a role in your healing?
Oh man, I think because some of the stuff that my dad shared with me, even with the last week he was here about being there for her, it's tied to just being. If I'm not okay, my baby girl is not gonna be okay, and that pushes me in a different way because um, she's so beautiful and her spirit is so happy. Like I just love it. You know what I'm saying? So I think just being a father pushes me more because she needs me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like she needs me to not only be present now, but I need to be dropping her off at school. Even before college, I need to be teaching her how to drive in a couple years, which sounds crazy. So I think that being the father, and I say it all the time, like she saved my life even then, because it pushes me to do more and just to be more present. She needs that. She needs that.
Sorry.
Nah, you good?
But yeah.
Oh, that's her. What's she doing?
Oh, that's
She
your
said,
daughter?
hi. Yes. I thought that TikTok was supposed to be deactivated, girl.
Ooh.
But it's all good. Oh. Yeah, she's definitely. Yes, for sure.
At least she came here to see you.
I love it. I love it.
Okay, so what lessons from your parents are you trying to carry forward with your daughter? She came in at the right time.
She did. Oh man, I think that she knows, and what my dad taught me early. You're going to be the bad guy sometimes, and he said that some of the Some of these times you're just gonna have to say no.
Mm,
And I think that being the bad guy in certain situations for her will make her better because he did it for me. And even there were times where he pushed me when I was just like, man, I don't want to do that,
right.
And I think that that speech that my dad gave me, and I always share. I remember I was like 10, and I was like, "Yo, what's going on, man? Like everybody's mad at you. How do you keep going?" He was like, "Man, this is what a father does." And he said, "Every decision I make isn't going to be popular, but this is what I'm trying to do for the family." And that's how I look at things. Like,
Sorry.
salud. Now you good? Every decision I make isn't going to be popular to her, especially with her generation. You know what I'm saying? But I promise you, it's going to be all right in the end.
Okay.
So I say I'll definitely handle that. Also, like my mom, don't play with me. You know what I mean? Like you play with your friend, but don't play with me because I'm here for you. And like we find out early on, our parents really, really are our riders, man. They behind
They
us.
are.
They really behind us. So you know what I mean? Don't try to play me with your friends. Don't try to play me. Like we got you. And my mom taught me that early.
Okay. And that was my next question too. Do you ever see glimpses of your mom or dad in the way you parent your daughter?
Say that again.
Do you ever see glimpses of your mom or dad in the way you parent your daughter?
Yes, definitely my dad because he had two daughters and he was very loving. My dad was like a servant man. He was a good dude. He was very stern, but he was also just loving. So
Mm-hmm.
I see the mixture that my dad taught me how to be stern because when I give her that look, she already know what's up. But also she know that, every time she wake up, I'm showing her love. Before she go to bed, I'm showing her love. Even during the tough times where she's like mad at herself, like I'm showing her love. And that's what my dad gave me. My mom too during the tough times. My mom was battling addiction, but she definitely made sure we was good when we went to school.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, even if I couldn't see her when I got home, when she got home, everything was to make sure that we was good. And that's what I do. I make sure she's good all the time. She a little picky now with her eating, but that's a whole nother story. I wasn't allowed to be picky eating, but now she is picky eating.
Sometimes we treat our kids different than how our parents.
Yeah, yeah.
Our grandparents start being real extra nice to their grandkids and was like, where was this when I was a kid? Like,
Yo, I needed that. A little bit of leeway.
so on the days you don't feel like yourself, what keeps you going?
Um, I think the future, because I'm a firm believer in, you know, was that Steve Harvey, my frat brother, but he be wilding. But it was like, yo, you are, what is it? You're at a 100% success rate at getting through the hard times. And I'm just like, man, like, even though I feel down now, I'm going to get through. And as cliche as that sounds, it's like, yo, there's something at the end of this because I've
Mm-hmm.
seen it. So I think that just getting to the end of this hardship, whatever I'm feeling, kind of keeps me going. Um, my daughter just made the volleyball team. You know what I mean? She was playing basketball last year. So there's different milestones that I want to see
Right.
that keep me going. There's different milestones I want to hit, that keep me going. Um, so it has to be, even now with grief, tied to just experiencing and seeing more life.
Understood. So, for someone
Mm-hmm.
listening right now who's grieving and maybe feels like life will never be the same, what would you say to them?
Oh, don't let anybody tell you how to grieve.
Mm,
I mean, don't let anybody tell you how to grieve. Oh, well, you just need to. No, 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 no. Grieve how you want to grieve. If somebody is grieving and they understand and they give you advice that different, but if somebody's sitting there telling you, oh man, you just got to get out. You can't isolate. You can't. Don't tell and don't let anybody tell you how to grieve.
Okay.
And another thing I'll share is there was somebody that shared something with me. I had matched with her on Hinge. And we had a good convo. Good convo. But she actually was like, she lost her mom a couple years and she was like feeling it heavy. And she shared with me, ran like she was just like, look, I'm going through, it's a tough day for me. She said, but I do want to share something with you. She was like, people don't care. And you got to be okay with that. And I was like, what? Man, no, really. Like, people don't care. So if you are grieving, understand and just be okay with the fact, people don't care, man, because their life is still moving.
Yeah.
They don't feel that. They don't have the heavy tears. They don't feel the heaviness on their heart. They don't care. Like a lot of people don't. There's a lot of people that do, but some of the ones that you think do care, they don't because they can't comprehend the loss.
And that goes back to if you ain't experienced it, you will not understand. And
no, man,
straight up
that's
fact,
real.
you have to be okay with grieving alone, probably. And I feel like I definitely sort of isolated myself in a way because it's just like y'all don't get it.
You don't.
Like I'm over here trying to figure out what my life looks like without the person who's been here my whole life. So now I have to figure out who I am again. I don't even know who I am.
And they don't. They're well, just have fun, enjoy yourself.
No.
No. What do you mean?
It don't feel the same. I don't even want to do that no more.
Nah. I tried to call them a couple days ago just to be like some advice on the situation. I'm like, dang, that's crazy. It's rough.
Mm-hmm.
They don't get it
at all. But sometimes you can't even be mad because it's, again, you don't understand.
You don't get it.
So how do you define healing? Is it a finish line or more of a journey for you?
I think there's different parts of you that can be a finish line, but I think healing is a journey. Even the healing is tied to so many different things in your life, and even when it comes to like relationships, you dealt with different toxic situations. Healing, you can say, oh yeah, man, I'm healed, man. I've been out of that situation, but you're not really gonna know until you like back in it with that person. And that's a whole nother journey. Like, oh look, man, I know that I thought, but this is what it's a journey. And that's okay. That's okay. So I would say there's a finish line for different things, like not getting that job. You know what I mean? And it may look differently for everybody else. But it's a journey, even if because the journey could lead to the finish line. So right. It's a journey.
So what's next for KJ as you continue to navigate life and rediscover yourself?
Intention. I'm just going to be more intentional. I really have no idea. And I feel like even with just like recent events, I have no idea, but I just know that I have to be intentional about being better. So I think the next thing for me is just being better in every way that I can. Just a little bit, even if it's just a little bit.
Right.
I lost 60 pounds. So just being better in every little thing. But I really don't know because I've been rocking out, man. It sounds crazy, but it's like, yo, I'm just out here.
No, that's real. Yeah. That's real. I'm just out here too. I'm just doing whatever the wind blow me. Like,
yeah, I'm just out here, man.
Whatever happens, happens.
Yeah.
But this is the end of
it's the end.
This is the end. It was what was that?
You said what was that?
I mean, I know what it is, but why
Oh,
now? Because it's the end, or
yeah, it's the yeah. I mean, it's the cat. I wasn't going to talk about grief and then you know what I mean, throw it in there now, but it's the end. It's the cat. It's the nightcap.
I don't know nothing about y'all Kappas. Y'all be
Oh my Lord Jesus, Omega Q's. Oh, oh Lord. Yeah, oh Lord. Oh, oh Lord.
Don't judge me. Like I said, I don't know. You're a detective.
She don't
What are
know.
you talking about?
It's okay. She don't know, and I will send her a couple videos later to get her back. You know what I mean? Yeah.
That's how out of touch I be. Like I've never been into the fraternities, sororities, none of that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. That's cool.
Yeah, go on. Go on. Okay, let me read my intro and I'll open the pool. KJ, I want to thank you for your honesty and your vulnerability. Conversations like this matter because they remind people they're not alone in their journey. And for the listeners, I hope today's episode gave you something real to reflect on, whether you're grieving, healing, or just trying to figure out the next version of yourself. If people want to follow your journey or connect with you, where can they find you, KJ?
Oh man. On IG when I'm not deactivated, Big Dot Black. But Keith KJ Smith on Facebook. I do have a blog that I gotta be a little bit more accurate with and on point. It's take a walk with KJ. And I started that a while ago. But yeah, hit me up.
That's nice. All right, y'all. So that's it for today's episode of Let's Vent and Vibe. Remember, healing is linear, and you don't have to figure it all out at once. So until next time, keep venting, keep vibing, and keep growing. And this is Let's Vent and Vibe. I do this every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I do this in honor of my mom.